Alright, y'all. It took me a long time to get this video started. I was trying to look for a lighter. I had to find a crackhead lighter, you know what I'm saying? That's the bull. I'm gonna just let this be known. I don't really do this stuff. This is my first time actually recording this. This is the first take as well. So, with that being said, I don't really do these type of things. But if I do continue to do stuff like this, y'all call me J Money, you know what I'm saying, or J Mo, whatever y'all want to call me. I don't really care. But I started this video because I wanted to talk about the interview that had to do with G Herbo and SouthSide with Funny Marco. And honestly, I feel as though people really misconstrued a lot of what was going on in the video, and I feel as though people wanted to take their own, not take their own, but put their own 2 cents in the shit. And y'all can say, oh, well, ain't you doing the same? Yeah, I'm doing the same, but at the same time, I don't know these niggas, so, you know what I'm saying? I could care less, you feel me? And the reason I wanted to do this video is because, G Herbo is one of my favorite artists, so, you know what I'm saying, I feel as though people was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do too much. So, you know what I'm saying, it's not like saying I can clear the air on the shit, because I don't got that big of a following or nothing, but I just wanted to speak my mind about, you know, certain things that I noticed watching the video. And I watched all 34 minutes of the video, just to see what happened, you feel me? And, when I first started the video, if you're a smoker, go ahead and smoke too. But the first thing I had noticed about the video was it was just SouthSide. It was just SouthSide and Marco, and they were talking. Cool. But I had noticed that, you know, Marco was his interview skills are very much so dry in a way. I get it. That's his stick. You know what I'm saying? That's the character he want, you know, play as. Cool. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? These are celebrities, and yeah, cool. You could be funny. You can make jokes and shit. But at the same time, you on their time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they not paying you for the interview. You paying them. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it feel like, oh, they just coming for nothing. Cool. I'm not going to lie. A few of Funny Marco interviews has been funny. I think the funniest one was probably, I would say, Trinidad James. When he came in with that fucking mask on his face. I thought that shit was real, but that shit was funny. But back to the, jump. So, all I had noticed was it was just SouthSide and shit like that. Cool. But it didn't really seem like an interview. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it didn't. You know how, like, certain interviews, when you go to certain interviews, basically, like, they already cool with the people, so, you know what I'm saying? It's not really an interview. It's just more like they vibing and they just talking and shit. You feel me? But with them, it was more so like, he was asking stupid questions. You feel me? Like, Marco was asking dumb questions, dry questions that really didn't have nothing to pertain, you know, about the artist, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he doesn't like to get deep into deep stuff. But you're an interviewer, so you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get into stuff like that and not just think that the jokes is going to slide all the time, because, you know what I'm saying? What if you got somebody that comes again and then you going to have to really take the shit seriously, because you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, learn what the fuck they doing in order for you to even keep up. You feel me? So, with that, he was just asking stupid questions like, do you like hot chips? And, do you think music was being played while you and your mother was fucking to, you know, birth you and shit like that? And it's just like, it was just stupid stuff. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bruh? So, I kind of get it, yeah. I seen the nigga SouthSide get irritated, because he was like, you're not asking me what you really want to ask me. You feel me? He was just beating around the bush, small talking him. And me personally, I don't like that shit. I don't like when people try to small talk me and try to. It feel like the conversation was being forced. You feel me? Like, and he was just sitting on his phone talking about some bets and shit like that. $254 on bets and shit like that. Yeah, that's cool. It add a little funny like dynamic to the fucking conversation, but it's like it's not really anything pertaining that really has to do with the actual person that's being interviewed. So that's one thing I noticed, that he's not really a good interviewer, which is, you know, his job. Cool. Now, what people are saying is, oh, SouthSide started acting different when Herbo came around, blah, blah, blah. SouthSide was Herbo cheerleader, SouthSide was dick riding, blah, 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 blah. Cool. I'm not going to defend nobody in this shit because, you know what I'm saying, I don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't defend nobody. If anybody in the wrong, I'm going to speak on the shit. So, with that being said, when Herb came, the nigga Marco was like, all shit. So, but he was laughing too. So, with that, damn, what was I about to say? So with that, it was like, he already knew what the fuck he was about to jump into. You feel me? And if y'all want to know what the fuck I'm smoking some I almost said lemon cherry gelato. Shit, some gas. But when he saw Herb, he was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already knew what the fuck type of energy Herb was coming with. You feel me? And then when people saying you know, SouthSide was acting different and shit like that, y'all gotta think. And I want y'all to really be honest about this shit. Really, really be honest with yourselves. So say like motherfucking boom. Say like it's you and it's two other people, but one of the people not there yet, right? So y'all, you could say one of the people you just met, or one of the people you kind of cool with, right? Then your mans come, your day one. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that you hang out with a lot. You know what I'm saying? The man that you like this with him. You feel me? That's your mans. You feel me? So when you see your man, like, think about it like this. Boom. You in think about it like in school, right? So you got your bass, then you got your bad bass. He come in. You get excited. Damn, you get excited. You like, yeah, that's my dog. You feel me? Like, you gonna get happy. You gonna turn up more. You gonna be more energetic when your dog come into the room, because that's your dog. You already know what type of energy your man's gonna have. You feel me? This other motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He cool. You know what I'm saying? You could be very casual with the motherfucker, but you can't really be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got them type of people that you got. You know what I'm saying? Where you got them people that you gotta just be cool and calm, collected with. And then you got them people where, you know what I'm saying, you can actually be yourself and express yourself. That's how I seen the shit. Now, was he dick riding a little bit? I could say it was like right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like he dick riding a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not too much where he like, Herb. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Herb, look at that. Oh, Herb, that was funny. Like, it wasn't like that type of dick riding. You feel me? So, whoa. First thing first, Herb came in, he sat down. First thing I think he had was a cup. Did he have a cup? Nah, he ain't had no cup, but he asked for a cup. And basically, the first thing he said to Marco was like, shut the fuck up. Boom. He ain't even, I don't think he dapped him up or nothing like that. Cool. That's Jai, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's Jai disrespectful. Even if you is drunk, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm drunk, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still greet everybody, because that's the type of drunk I am. But everybody got a different drunk personality. You feel me? So I ain't gonna knock about that. But you know what I'm saying? he was basically calling the nigga a bitch and shit like that. And, you know, SouthSide was, you know, basically, I don't think he called him a bitch. And I don't really think SouthSide really told him, like, shut the fuck up or nothing like that. I don't really remember him saying that too much. It was mostly Herb, which, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you just meeting somebody for the first time, cool, you doing too much. But it's been videos of him and Marco, you know, actually hanging out together. And, like, the video where, basically, he gave Herbo's son, your son, some shoes and shit like that. And honestly, I did y'all like have a problem with that. That job was disrespectful, and I kind of feel Marco in a way like, yeah, they do job like disrespect you a little bit, especially the kid. And it was when he gave him the shoes, the kid was like, oh, I don't want this, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da. Like growing up, and y'all probably thinking like, oh, this nigga young as shit. I'm 25, I'm about to be 26. Yeah, I'm young, but I still got, you know what I'm saying, I still got some seasoning. You feel me? So anytime, like, growing up with me, or just in general in my time era, when an adult give you something or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, like a gift or something like that, and you know you don't like it, you know what I'm saying, you just take it. You don't say nothing, you just take it, and then it just, you know what I'm saying, it's just there, probably collecting dust, whatever the case may be. Cool. But his son, you know, he was like, I don't know what he exactly said, but he basically like, I don't like this, I don't like these shoes, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying, and in my time, you know what I'm saying, you say some shit like that to an adult, you know what I'm saying, especially if it's your parents' friends or whatever the case may be, even just a regular adult, you get your ass popped in the fucking mouth, you feel me? And I'm not saying, oh, that's how Herb should raise his son, cool. A lot of these parents, you know, they get the notion of where they want to make sure their kid, you know, shouldn't want for nothing. And I respect that completely because, you know what I'm saying, from the background that, you know, people like me and Herb, you know, grew up in, you know what I'm saying, we always wanted something, you feel me? Like, we always wanted something. It was always something that we wanted that we couldn't have. So I understand that, cool. But some of these parents get it twisted when, you know what I'm saying, it's give them everything they can have, but also teach them like principles and like stand in the kid's place. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, that was the main thing that my mother used to always tell me, that I always used to hate it to hear, was stay in a kid's place. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying, that's where these kids, a lot of these celebrity kids, well, I can't even say celebrity kids, a lot of these kids is just, you know what I'm saying, very just disrespectful and ungrateful. But that all got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is basically, so we already know that Marco and G Herbo got history, cool. So, you know what I'm saying, and he drunk, so, you know what I'm saying, when you drunk and you around your friend, your mans, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, people can say, oh, things get disrespectful, but in reality, that's how people play when they drunk, you know what I'm saying, that's how we as men play, you know what I'm saying, it's not necessarily like, I'm trying to bitch you, or I'm trying to like play with you or nothing like that, it's just, sometimes when people get around certain people, we play too much, you feel me, like, and, you know what I'm saying, like, and I've even noticed, like, even when, like, I be around drunk people and I'm sober, I'm the sober one, you know what I'm saying, it might look to you like that person is doing too much. But in reality, if you was on the same level as them, you'd be on the same level as them. You feel me? Just how, like, say for instance, and I would speak for men. I'm gonna speak for men that really got morals and principles. Basically, say like, boom, you at a party and you know this drunk ass female all on you and shit like that, right? But she drunk as shit, and she trying, yeah. But in your mind, you know what I'm saying, you gonna be like, nah, I'm not really trying to do that because I'm not even on the same level as her. You feel me? It's gonna feel weird as fuck. And then it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna be right. So, you know what I'm saying, that's how I viewed this shit, like, okay, he not on the same level as them, so he not really seeing what they see, and he not really saying how they see shit, which is funny. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Then when people was like, oh, they took over the show and shit like that, when he was telling his story about your son and shit like that, and he was like, shut the fuck up, you know what I'm saying, this our show, and you know what I'm saying, cool, you know what I'm saying, it's like, why y'all taking that seriously? Like, you know what I'm saying, it's not like these niggas really just like took over the fucking show, you know what I'm saying, like entirely, and now, you know what I'm saying, this whole YouTube channel is Swerve and Curve. No. You know what I'm saying? People say that sometimes. You saying they drunk, bruh. I'm not defending them. I'm not saying I'm trying to defend them because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Right is right, wrong is wrong. But all in the same time, motherfucking Marco not really asking, you know what I'm saying? He not really saying interviewer questions. He's not really asking shit. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a video in the comment, and I think in the comments or some shit like that, somebody was like, they was basically like, oh, why you ain't ask him about like how long he got till you get locked up? And he was like, oh, I don't like to get into the deep stuff. I can respect that, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because some certain people don't like talking about, you know what I'm saying, like shit that got to do with jail. You know what I'm saying? Like even Kodak Black, when they asked him about a certain, like one of the interviews asked him about a certain situation, he was like, you know what I'm saying, change the subject or I'm gonna walk out. You gotta respect that. That's an open, you know what I'm saying, that's an open case. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit can't be made public, so you can't really talk about the shit. You not even supposed to be asking about the shit for real, because it's not even supposed to be that public for real. You feel me? So cool, I can respect that, and you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's some man shit. You don't ask another man about his personal, you know what I'm saying, his like real personal shit like that. Cool. But at the same time, you an interviewer, bruh. You can ask about music. You know what I'm saying? You could ask about music. You could ask about like, you know what I'm saying, what he does on his daily, you know, what he do in his daily, you know, lifestyle. What's his daily thing that he does, you know what I'm saying? Or you could ask him, you know, what is he had planned for the next 5 years, or you know what I'm saying? Ask actual questions that has to do with your guest. You feel me? And basically, motherfucking, so when that disrespectful part came, when, basically, like, when, Herb told him hold his cup, and basically, he was like, oh, he need me for something, and then he was like, actually, no, I don't, and gave the cup to, SouthSide, and SouthSide drank the cup, and then Herb threw the cup at, Marco. Now, you could say, okay, yeah, that was disrespectful. But at the same time, think about it. If he was on the same level as him, drunk-wise, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, it's a cup, bro, and it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it had actual liquid in the shit, you feel me? Like, if anything, you know what I'm saying? I would have, me personally, if my man would have threw a cup at me, I would have threw the shit back, you feel me? It wouldn't have been that serious. Or I would have got up and tagged his ass a little bit, you know, gave him some body shots, you feel me? Like, it wouldn't have been that serious to me. That's my man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going, not like the cup was full of liquor. Now, if it was full of liquor, cool. I would have had an issue. You know what I'm saying? It did get on his head a little bit, boom, boom, boom. Cool, I'm not going to take that shit seriously. It's liquor, bro. It's not going to kill you. Yeah, my shit might stink a little, but it's not going to kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if that was my man, we don't know the actual relationship behind the scenes, you feel me? So, like how y'all saying that's Marco's character and shit like that, he plays like the awkward, you know what I'm saying, not really talkative type of person. If that's his character, that's his character, so he's not gonna say shit, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, I would, you know what I'm saying, even if I did feel disrespected by that shit, I would have said something. But Herb did say, ooh, that was disrespectful, I apologize, you feel me? He got up, apologized to him. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know what I'm saying? And he, you know what I'm saying? And then, but I ain't gonna lie, it did go a little bit too far when he was talking about the shit on his face, like the little craters in his face. That shit was, I ain't gonna lie, I don't talk about people facial flaws and shit like that. That's job like, cause you don't know how people feel about that shit. So Herb was wrong on that shit, cause I would not, me personally, I would not talk about nobody's face, bro. That's fucked up. People, I feel like people that's like my face. I ain't gonna say like I'm a pretty boy, nothing like that, cause I don't do no skin routines and none of that bullshit. But like I feel like my face is like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that's like my like. I don't know how to explain it, but that's your you feel me? So your face is something that like you would really be insecure about the most. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless, like people will be insecure about your like people is really insecure about their face the most. I feel like people will be insecure about their face the most. If anything, fuck the body and all that shit. Like damn, that shit done went out. But like, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these females be getting surgery and shit to their face, their body and shit, cause they insecure. But you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he went a little bit too far about that, talking about that shit. And basically, what happened? You know what I'm saying? They was just bidding on him the whole time, right? Then after the jump, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I just watched the shit. So after the shit ended, the nigga Marco, he was basically like, oh, I felt disrespected. SouthSide broke my watch and all this shit, my 30K watch, and you know what I'm saying? They was insulting me and I can't even say the word, I'm high shit, humiliating me and shit like that. And it's like, okay, yeah, I can see that, you know what I'm saying? People saying they bullied him and, you know what I'm saying, this was lame as fuck, and you know what I'm saying? People talking, you know what I'm saying? People saying SouthSide a dick ride and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, in reality, y'all gotta think about it. In reality, bro, being real shit, y'all has been, people being too serious, I mean, people being, I ain't gonna say serious, but people being too sensitive about this shit, for real, like, bro. If he was on the same level as him, bro, drunk-wise, bro, he probably wouldn't have been, you know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't have been so, you know what I'm saying, like, so-called scared. And it's like, bruh, why the fuck is you scared? First of all, you know what I'm saying? And I think I think he's older than them, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, you older than them, so you scared of them. Second of all, I doubt they got any weapons on them, so, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Third of all, if they did try to fight you, I'm pretty sure you have security and other people in your, like, employees and shit like that that probably fuck with you hard enough to the point they would fight for you. You feel me? That's third of all. And fourth of all, my biggest thing, well, no, I'm gonna hold that fourth right quick. So, I heard motherfucking, so even, you know, even with the insults and all that shit, they was like, SouthSide broke the nigga watch. So, you know what I'm saying? And he said something about this shit. And I'm not gonna lie. And it was a 30K watch. Cool. SouthSide in the wrong for that. Reason being, why the fuck you know what I'm saying, touching other people's shit? And, you know what I'm saying, I assume he threw the jump. You know what I'm saying? Why the, you know what I'm saying? What type of, you know what I'm saying, goofy ass shit is that? Why the, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was fake or not, who gives you the right to judge that person's shit and say, oh, this shit fake, I can throw this shit? You know what I'm saying? This fucking chain fake. I wish a motherfucker would try to take this shit off of me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, cool, that was disrespectful. Yeah, I understand that point. Yeah, but and this the fourth point that I was with that I wanted to make, that I held off for a reason. This the fourth thing that I wanted to say that I have noticed a lot of people do, and I do not like when motherfuckers do this shit, because I think it's really soft. I don't care if you, it don't matter if you from the streets or not, bruh. Man shit, bruh. Man shit. If he had a problem anytime during that interview, I do not care if he was trying to be professional or not. If he had a problem anytime during that interview, him, Marco, as a man, should have said something anytime during that interview, bruh. You know what I'm saying? If he felt disrespected, he should have said, y'all need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing too much. I'm trying to get this interview. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like disrespecting me on my own, you know what I'm saying? On my own shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had to say it the way I would say it. But, you know what I'm saying? He could have said it like how he wanted to be in a professional manner. He could have just said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like doing too much. I don't like the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Could we chill the shit out? And I'm pretty sure, you know, they would have been like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then, but at the same time, you got to think about it. The nigga Marco, he makes small little jokes, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like really interview type of, you know what I'm saying? It's not really interview type of material. It's just what it is. It's funny Marco. So, you know what I'm saying? They was there for 34 minutes. You think somebody want to be on a fucking, you know what I'm saying, be sitting down for 34 minutes while you answer some bullshit ass, bidding ass questions that don't got shit to do with shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, who the fuck want to sit down there and do that shit for damn near an hour, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna bid, I'm a bid too. But guess what? I'm drunk. So I'm not gonna have no cut cards on what I say. But if you got an issue with this shit, address this shit right then and there. Do not wait till I'm gone to address this shit and then say something about it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's goofy. And then for SouthSide, that was goofy for him too. You know what I'm saying? Saying something after the fact that he said something. You didn't have to say nothing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If the nigga got the issue with shit, he got the issue with the shit. You do the nigga watch, bruh. You in the wrong regardless, bruh. You do the nigga watch. You can't say, oh, every time you do something, you the bad guy. Regardless, I'm not saying you the bad guy. Nobody the bad guy in the situation, bruh. It's all just, you know what I'm saying, just a bunch of miscommunication. But regardless, at the end of the day, you shouldn't have do the nigga watch, regardless. And you don't even have to say nothing about the shit. But at the end of the day, if Marco had a problem with anything, he should have said something right then and there. He could have said it in a professional manner. So that's all I wanted to say is, you know what I'm saying, everybody just like in the wrong, for real, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was just on some stupid shit, and the shit just wasn't handled professionally. I don't think that interview was just thought out, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like he was being bullied or nothing like that. I just feel like he didn't speak up for himself as a man until after the fact, even if he was scared or not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you shouldn't wait until, you know what I'm saying, somebody's gone to say something. You know what I'm saying? You could have just waited until y'all was behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And address the shit as men. You feel me? And I feel like that's what's wrong with this generation now. Everybody rely on getting on the phone and on a device and shit like that. And people can say, oh, well, you're doing the same shit. Yeah, I can say that, but I don't do that shit like that. Like, I don't even get on Instagram and shit like that. Like, I'm probably not even gonna put my Instagram out. But it's just a simple fact, you know what I'm saying? I feel like speaking about this shit because I feel like people, you know what I'm saying, just take shit just to the extreme, you know, the next level of certain shit. And it's just like, it's not that serious, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? If things was that seriously, you know what I'm saying, it could have just been handled differently, you feel me? And I just feel like people just didn't handle this shit properly. So with that being said, that's all I had to say. My name J Money, and you was smoking lemon cherry gelato with me. And you know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is be real, be 100%, and mean what the fuck you gotta say.